What's going on, everybody? Welcome to what? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
God damn it, Cloud, you're already fucking everything up. What's the fuck? What the fuck?
It must have
Jesus
been when I
Christ.
grabbed my phone.
It must have been when you grabbed your phone. But anyways, welcome to Late Night Mayhem. I know we took last week off because I was gonna do a 24-hour stream the day after.
Would you feel that?
I made it 16 and a half hours. Thank you very much. Okay, I made it a good amount of time, and I know, Steve. I know. You are what you have.
You are what you eat.
And you know he is what he has, and you didn't miss anything. We are just starting, but we got plans for tonight. You know, we got Gina Carano, we got the Marvels to discuss, and I'm debating putting you guys through that horrible trailer. My fucking god!
It wasn't a trailer; it was a clip. I thought it was just like a straight.
It's a clip. I'm debating putting you guys through it, but I heard it 3 times today, and I don't know if I want to put you guys through that. Like, I'm legitimately. I wonder if there's Geneva Convention rules against showing you guys that's how bad it is. But we are also gonna finally talk about the topic I've been wanting to talk about for weeks. Ron DeSantis's tiny feet.
Oh
I'm so excited. Shut the fuck up, Cloud. I'm so fucking excited.
It's not his tiny feet; it's his tiny stature. He's a short man.
He's a short Kang, but he's also wearing fucked up boots. There's no way his boots are like that. Okay, he has wedges. He has high heels on. He has high heels on in them boots. Okay, we're gonna fucking talk about it because I've been waiting to talk about this for a while.
You're way too excited about this.
Yes, I am. I am way too excited about this.
A middle-aged dude's feet.
He's not middle-aged. He's almost 40. He's young. I want to talk about a young guy's feet. But anyways, let's introduce our individuals and stuff like that. And you know, when I think young guy, I think Devil Made Me Do It. How you doing, buddy? God damn it, he's muted. Oh, you're here. Oh, did you just roll out of bed?
No, I don't want to talk about Ron DeSantis.
It's Ron DeSantis.
I'm talking about it. I'm so excited. Fucking excited. And Vor says that I should definitely put you guys through that stuff. So I guess Geneva Convention isn't gonna defend us. But how you been? Other than that, you have a good weekend, Devil? It's been a while since we talked. I miss you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing fine. Just recovering from Sunday, but otherwise.
What all happened on Sunday?
Just very little sleep, very, very little sleep, and then a long streaming thing. It just broke me. Like Monday was essentially me sleeping till. So I took 2 days off. So I had Monday and today off. So
I don't know how you can go on those gaming streams. They are so freaking late. So late. So late. Oh, by the way, Pinky's in my chat. Oh, hello there, Pinky.
Damn it.
See, Steve, you leave you're in here, and now Pinky's in here.
Not making me drop all my balls. Sorry, I'm talking about Pokemon Go.
Cloud? I think your balls dropping is a good idea. But
why were you holding your balls?
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm also doing Pokemon Go at the same time. I kept missing the throws.
Well, you could always have Dermy hold your balls for you so you don't drop them.
Yeah, I will gladly hold them. And I will never hold Steve's balls either. And Steve, you obviously don't watch my shows.
Yeah, Steve.
Like, I'm excited to talk about a presidential candidate's feet. Are you not getting the idea of where my shows go? But speaking of Steve and retardation and stuff like that, how you doing, Kyle? God fucking damn it! I do it every time.
That's a terrible transition.
I do it every time. I see Spooky and I want to say Spooky Cloud.
Don't worry, it'll go back to regular tomorrow.
Yeah, my audio's going out.
Good job.
Because even God doesn't want you to talk about.
Let me talk about these goddamn feet. My audio is back to normal. I'm talking about these feet. God put it back into the news cycle today, so I can finally talk about this man's tiny feet. Excited, so fucking excited. This must be what the crazy people are like when they talk about Trump. It's like, oh my god, I can finally talk about him. But speaking of liking to talk about people and tiny individuals and people with tiny feet, Static, fuck.
I love how you just
Steve
skip
is-
over me.
Steve is my
I would-
brother. and
I did you, Cloud?
You
I'm
didn't
glad to
even
have
say
Go ahead,
anything.
Stat. Cloud, shut up. You're interrupting Static's intro. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm fine with having tiny feet. That's I like having normal size shoes, so that's good.
Yeah, it
But
is good.
yeah, it's Tuesday, waiting for Friday.
Aren't we all? I have Devil, I'm just gonna say it now. You kind of have to be on Friday. There's a good chance I'm gonna need your help.
Why?
I'm having dental work done in the morning.
Oh, you'll be
And-
fine by then.
I probably will be fine, but I hate going to the dentist, and I signed up for like the hardcore shit. So
What are you getting done? A root canal?
I get fillings and stuff, but I'm
you're gonna be
terrified of
fine.
dentists.
Quit-
Anything going in my mouth is terrifying. It makes sex life
Isn't
very
that your
weird.
job? Seen at the truck stop going, damn it.
Yes, and I'm still terrified. No, it's mainly just dentists, like scraping and all that stuff. That oh,
Just take some headphones and zone out. I fall asleep at the dentist all the time.
I don't know how people can do that. I've tried. I don't get it. I feel it. I feel every second of it. That's why they have to give me the hardcore shit. It's so terrifying. But speaking of things that terrify me and stuff like that, Cloud, I guess I overlooked you. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay, good for you. Now,
Thanks.
how you been since Friday?
I'm very good.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I saw something that was asked in my Discord for the weekend, and I call bullshit on your answer. By the way, I call 110% bullshit.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, so I don't know how we got here, but Professor Savage Dad, I was gonna call him Professor X. Professor Savage Dad posed the question to you that if Blabs farted, you would like inhale her farts or something, and you said no. I call bullshit.
I'm not a fucking sick fuck.
So, Steve, if Pinky farted, would you sniff her farts?
You are a sick man.
I'm
Uh,
a sick man.
Jeremy, you need help.
yeah, I don't think there's many people that are doing that. No. Oh, shut the fuck up, Steve.
Yes, knew it. I'm terrified of my brother. Turning my brother gay. Roblox.
Notice how he just adds in whatever video game.
She does squats. I'm sorry. The moment I read this, I read it in your brother's voice. She does squats, bruh. My farts smell yummy. I knew
God.
it. They're
New
getting
topic.
in.
Devil.
New
do something.
topic. Okay. Devil, say you know what? Before we get into some of our main areas of discussion, Cloud, you posed this, and I heard something about this, and let's get it running. Capcom takes aim at PC game modding, says developers should be concerned over mods that are offensive to public order and morals. So before we continue, I will say apparently there was something over the weekend at a Street Fighter tournament, where an individual had a nude what I can't remember what her name
That
was.
was
One of the
this weekend. That was a few weeks
Chun
back.
Li.
yeah, a nude Chun-Li mod in his PC, and he didn't unactivate it. So when the tournament when he got brought up to the tournament, they had a new Chun-Li. So I'm just posing that as a possible reason for why they're like, hey, maybe we need to address something.
They're doing it because they're afraid of some backlash that people will call them. But fuck that. Just say if you show a nude model of one of our characters at any competition, you're kicked out. You're done. You know, that would make sure they took them off their computer before or however you block them before they go to the competition. Just punish that dude. But it's so stupid because they're doing it just because they know, somebody's going to sit there and say, oh, you're so misogynist. You allow people to make your characters naked. Fucking dumb sons of bitches.
They don't allow people to. It's mods. It's people that are.
No, but they're going to act like it's their fault because even though we know that the modding community has nothing to do with the business, it doesn't change the fact
like it's their...
The wokies, man, the people who bitch about everything. They're gonna sit there and act like the company is responsible for modders, and they're gonna sit there and try to take them down, cancel the company. So the company preemptively panics and goes, we're totally against modding. We're gonna start banning anybody who like purchases a mod on our thing. Or it's just overreaction. It's overreaction that companies do every time.
I'm reading. I heard about this mainly today through side scrollers, and they brought up like mod culture. You're not going to beat mod culture. You're never going to beat it. There's always going to be a way. They try to do it in Pokemon and Cloud. You probably know about this a whole lot, and it ain't going to happen. Like even in Pokemon, they try to crack down on cheating, hacking every day, and I talked about it on my 24-hour stream. Like, you go to a VGC event in Pokemon where they outright say, hey, cheating Pokemon aren't allowed. Well, what the VGC players are doing is they have 2 switches, or they have somebody who they know that has a hack switch, and they're just ginning their Pokemon, which they're using PK hacks and making fake Pokemon, and they're just trading them over.
Even just the other day, Pokemon Home, I did what's what I'm trying to think of? Just a blind random trade, and I got a hacked Pokemon.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to stop this. People are going to always find loopholes for this. And like when it comes to some games, if you're only anti-piracy and anti-piracy things that they used to put into games, I thought was okay, which is a simple like crash system that they put into a game before it is fully released, and that day one patch is usually what cleans up that bug. I thought that was okay, but now they've taken to a step further, trying to basically ban modding. I was reading through this just a little bit, and somewhere they started saying that mods are like cheating and outright breaking your game, when that's not what mods do. Mods can help improve your game, and most of the time are just cosmetic.
I just find it funny that after all the goodwill that Capcom has been getting lately, they didn't pull this to just completely sink it down the toilet.
Hey, dude.
Well,
my sister just texted me. I got to go pick her up. I'll be back in literally 15 minutes, okay?
I feel like you're just trying to leave the show.
Well, if you're going to talk about DeSanto, yes. Okay. I got to go. I will be back. Bye.
Okay. Here, I'll put him in the back room. He can add himself when he gets back. But I guess we'll wait. We'll save off on DeSantos until he gets back. I'm smart about this.
So I had to look up the Chun-Li mod, and it's still available.
Well, yes.
It's still available on Nexus Mods.
Yeah.
And the screenshots. Have you guys played the new Street Fighter?
No, I'm not much into Street Fighter or any of those games.
So there's like a story mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you go in and find Chun-Li, which is pretty early on, you find her and she's like teaching a bunch of like old women and such, like Tai Chi, right? Like they're in like the middle of this area. And this mod just has her completely buck nude teaching people Tai Chi. I would show you because it's funny.
I
Oh, we
just
can't.
I just looked it up. We cannot show the chat. Oh, they have new mods across the board in the game. You know what? Chun-Li, I now understand. I now understand the attraction to Chun-Li.
I just find it funny that they spent the marketing with Resident Evil Village of, oh yeah, look at here, big vampire mommy, you know, she got big tits, and then now all of a sudden, oh no, oh, making nude mods is bad, everything's bad, stop it.
Well, you also got to remember what happened, Cloud. Like, I honestly think the reason they came out with all this is because of the tournament. But again, you had a gaming tournament where somebody had the nude mod installed, hooked up the PC, and right away you had nude Chun-Li versus somebody. They forgot to turn it off. So when you have a gaming tournament where they're trying to like produce this and this all over the place and stuff like that, and you have a new character model hop up in front of like children and stuff like that, yeah, probably are going to have to make a statement. Now, I think they're taking this the wrong way. You can't stop modding, and the more you try to stop modding, you're going to have a problem. But you're going to have to, basically do what Cloud said. And yeah, if you have a modded version, maybe either turn off all your mods, or if you get caught with them, you can't play. You're kicked out.
I didn't say that. That was devil.
That's what I said.
You say Cloud.
Fuck off. You guys are the same. I don't get to see your faces. You're all the same to me. Little black circles. You all look the same. Just
Racist.
I am not a racist. I forgot to pull this up because this is we're gonna get into a few of these other topics, but I forgot to pull this up. I found the most beautiful movie yesterday, Cloud. I told Static about it. This snuck by all of us. I'm trying to find it. Oracle movie. I found this just perusing Max yesterday. It's called Oracle. It has a 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb right now. So it's a mid movie. It's just going to show this to you. I'm going to announce it here. I'm thinking after Ballbusters on Friday, hopefully I'm sloshed. I'm going to go into my Discord and I'm going to have people in Discord join and everything. And I'm going to do a drunk movie night of this.
Oh, I'll join for that.
It is race baiting to the max. Right off the bat, they have the main character is a college age girl studying the Civil War, and they just talk about slavery. And then 3 minutes in, she's going to look at a former a former plantation that once had slaves, doesn't anymore. And the driver outright says, listen, I agree with your girl who's saying you shouldn't go to this place, especially when you consider modern day racial injustices. It is so cringe. It is beautiful. I love movies like this, and I can't believe nobody saw this. I just stumbled upon it. It's beautiful. Pure beauty. Okay, but I'm sorry, I had to come a little bit over that movie. Like, I found it last night. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm a YouTuber, I would have turned it off. Outright, I would have turned it off. But I'm looking at this as a YouTuber going like, this is YouTube gold right now. I'm going to watch this drunk on Discord. I'm going to record it. I'm going to cut it up, edit it, and I'm going to put it out there and say, this is drunken review of a awful movie. I might take shots every time they say racist stuff.
If you're going to watch this after Ballbusters, you're just going to die if you do that.
There's so much racism in that thing. They call little kids white honkies. Little white boys.
What do they call the ghosts?
Scary bitch.
Okay.
Because it's a single racist ghost who is a former slave owner woman.
Oh.
It is She's angry because of the black girl. She's angry because of black girl.
So, did you ever watch that one where like the black couple moves into the white neighborhood and they have?
I know what you're talking about. Karen is what the movie is.
Was it actually called Karen? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I saw like the reviews of it. But I got on it way too late. I didn't have my channel at the time. If I had my channel when that movie came out, I would have done the exact same thing.
So you didn't watch it though?
I saw EFAPs.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wonder if it's better or worse than that. As far as the
what in the crikey fuck am I talking about? Oh, I'm talking about a movie called Oracle that I saw last night. And if you're in my Discord, which links should be in my community tab, if not the description down below, we're watching that after my Friday stream. I'm gonna be drunk watching that thing, and I'm taking a shot every time they bring up racism. I'm gonna die. But okay, you know what? Clout Devil's not here, but I really want to talk about this. So I've been holding off on this topic, even though I really, really want to talk about it. But how many of you guys, besides, well, okay, it's only Static that I have to ask. Static, have you heard about this?
Yes.
3 expert shoemakers say Ron DeSantis is probably wearing height boosters.
Yes, I have heard about this. I have seen. He was on someone's show. Was he on Kimmel's?
He was on. I think this is not. It's not Kimmel. It was one of the big guys. Actually, he's still woke. He's still dumb. Bill Maher.
Okay, Bill Maher. Well, Bill Maher is not as bad as the others.
True, very much true.
I actually included a clip of his in a video of mine earlier this week, but yeah, I've seen this, and I feel sorry for the guy. I won't ever be able to understand this the blight of being under 6 feet tall.
He's a short Kang. He's a short.
Yeah.
He's a short person. Is Joel Schumacher one of them? Shoemaker. Maybe Philip. Maybe. But we're gonna watch the meme first.
Who are you?
Here, I'm gonna turn that off. Beat don't make sense.
Wait. Go back. Can you go back to that part where they had like that yellow and like make it big or something?
Ah, shit! It's
fuck
here.
Gay.
Fuck TikTok, but they do have something right here. Like, this should be.
What I like about that
basically
one
where
picture though is you could see his whole leg, and they kind of showed you how his knee worked and everything. And I didn't really pay much attention to that before. I just saw it just now.
I don't know where that video is. Oh, look.
He's
is
clopping around on that.
Okay, so I live in, Kansas and stuff. We wear boots all the freaking time. That is high heel walk. That is not how you walk in boots.
Yeah.
But I have my own pair of dress boots and stuff. When I walk in dress boots, I do heel first. I don't do what this guy is doing every time. And his feet, you can just look at his feet. They don't make sense. Your feet don't look like this. In boots.
And it's all of his shoes that curve up like that. Like I've seen cowboy boots that will do that curve, but you don't usually own. It's not every single pair you own.
It's not every single pair, but at the same time, yes, they'll do that curve, but you can tell like there's no foot right here. None whatsoever. That's way too flat. But he was on Patrick Bet-David's over the weekend. This is a meme that's been growing and growing and growing. And we're just going to watch this because bullshit.
Are you the type of person, like I have people around me that love to say, hey, Pat, you got something between your teeth. These are the annoying people in your life, right? Hey, Pat, pull your zipper up. Hey, Pat, do this. Hey, pull one of your socks is lower than the other one. I'm sure your marketing team points out how they're trying to troll you in the marketplace. Okay, I'm sure they're doing that. Can you bring this one clip? I know you were on, what do you call it? On, what was it? Bill Maher, and Bill Maher talked about the boots. I've seen you walk with these boots. Go ahead and play this clip. This on TikTok went viral. It doesn't have 1 million views.
Oh, by the way, here's that yellow part that you were talking about, Static, if you're still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Here it is.
So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like, dude, he would have to have a massive foot if his foot was actually flat.
Yeah. They have descriptions of like how big his legs actually should be, and they don't make sense. Like I think it was his femur has to be massive. Cloud, what do you think of all this, real quick, before we continue?
Why are you asking me?
I'm trying to introduce you into the topic, man. We're talking about feet.
I don't care about feet. I don't care about Ron DeSantis.
What, do you have any thoughts on him?
I mean, I feel bad for him that he has to wear those. If he's so self-conscious about his height.
Why do you feel bad for him, Cloud?
I don't know. I mean, what else?
You two are one and the same. He's self-conscious about his height. You're self-conscious about fucking Sasquatch. I'm sorry, I had to get away.
I don't think that runs. No, I don't think that works.
I hate you so much.
No, then why do you love me? But let's continue this.
It doesn't have, 10 million views. This thing's got 1.2 million likes, and some people are wondering,
what are they? I don't even. I haven't seen that.
What there's
bullshit. I go bullshit right there. He has not seen that.
Yeah, I don't buy that either. There's no way this has not come across his desk.
And we'll get to why.
They've not shown this to you. Okay, what they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No.
That's what they're trying to say.
Those are just standard off the rack Lucchese.
How tall are you, Governor? How tall?
5'11".
5'11". Okay.
and then look at
that was a definitive. That was a definitive 5'11". I want to go back and hear that again.
Yeah, no, and so like look at him, because when they show his face,
okay,
he lifts his nose up in the air. He's like 5'11".
5'11".
Why don't you wear tennis shoes and dress shoes?
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah, 100%.
You do.
Yep.
Okay, I got a gift for you. I'd love for you
when
to
I
wear.
work out.
Okay, I shop at Ferragamo. Okay, and
I don't accept gifts. I can't accept it.
I totally.
Okay. He said, I have a gift for you. And you don't say, I can't accept gift until right now, as he's pulling it out. That's another part of this that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why don't you just say it right away? Like, hey, I can't accept it, but
I'm sorry.
So if you like this.
Okay, they don't have any more. But he doesn't put on the boots or the other shoes. Why can't he just put on the other shoes real quick? But the reason why I say there's no way in hell he didn't see this is Ashley St. Clair. And this is something I wanted to pull up on Ballbusters a while back.
She was a DeSantis person. I could be mistaken.
I don't think she is, but we'll get into that because she made this video a while back, and she's kind of like a female Alex Stein. Like a troll on the right, essentially, is what you need to think of her as. But she made this.
I'll just say this right now. That's a cool sweater.
I will admit that is a good sweater, and it's very flattering on her. But point of view, you're Ron DeSantis getting ready to leave the house.
Okay. POV, you're Ron DeSantis getting ready to go out.
Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought it was something else.
You thought it was Power Ranger, didn't you?
Yeah.
It looks like Power Rangers.
I thought so too.
But see, she puts on that. Oh, God. I love. There's something about this that I do find attractive. I don't know why. But okay, so she tweets this out, and I couldn't find the quote tweet. But one of Ron DeSantis's PR people actually quote tweets it.
No.
Criticizing her, saying that they're cowboy boots. Yes.
It's the joke, you dipshit.
It's a joke. That's why when he says, no, I haven't been seeing this bullshit, he's seen this mean. And it was to the point that she made an apology. I've never done this before. My official apology to Ron DeSantis team.
So
Did I miss the
apology
No.
video. I made a joke about Ron DeSantis. There's a very popular meme going around that DeSantis wears heels, very high heels. And I made a joke. I put on my stilettos and I said, POV, you're Ron DeSantis getting ready to go out. I thought it was funny. Many people thought it was funny. I make jokes about everyone. Trump.
Real quick, I know exactly where Cloud's eyes are because they're the same spot I am.
Well, there was a laser pointer on him earlier or something.
It's my thing, but yes.
Oh.
I would stare at him as if I'm in I don't give a shit world right now. So
Well, shut up. Okay.
I think you'd actually find this amusing, Devil, because she was making a joke and his PR team went after her saying he wears cowboy boots, not whatever fucking boots she
not
put
high
on.
heels.
It's really pathetic.
It's really pathetic. And Ron DeSantis said that he's never seen the meme, yet his PR people have quote tweeted and gone after Ashley St. Clair for this. And this is, again, these are old tweets, but this is stuff I wanted to talk about a while back. This is her response to Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis, but the DeSantis team didn't think it was funny, and
Dude,
that's
she's got
what's
massive
most important.
hands.
So I want to
I don't care.
apologize from the bottom of my heart. And they said it wasn't a very substantive criticism, and they also notified me that DeSantis doesn't wear stilettos; he wears cowboy boots. So not only would I like to apologize, but I would like to be accurate. I would like to correct the record and do this again. So take two. POV, you're Ron DeSantis getting ready to go out.
Okay, I have to mute it because she does. These boots are made for walking.
Are those cowboy boots? I don't know.
Yes, they're very tall cowboy boots. Come on. Bullshit, he did not see any of this crap. He 100% saw all this.
Yeah, especially if his PR team is answering to people.
Here we go. This whole thing is just mean. Who cares if DeSantis wears cowboy boots with or without lifts? How about being concerned with his policies and experience?
So the reason why is because he's so insecure about it. If he would have just rolled with the punches, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It wouldn't be a deal at all.
Yeah. It's just how
he's letting people get to him.
But on top of that, Tina, it's like DeSantis looks clean and squeaky because he personally doesn't get into the mud and do all the mud slinging. No, he hires people to do it, and his PR team are vicious individuals that attack everybody. That's why you had Ashley St. Clair do this apology video where she basically just roasts them. Like Ron DeSantis's whole staff, besides Ron DeSantis, are vicious individuals that have gone so far as they will not let any of them go on Tim Pool's channel for a slight comment.
Because he called out their AI fucking bullshit that they did.
Well, it wasn't just that. Actually, what he did was he ended up it was during the individual California, now in Florida, Jazz Jennings stuff. And they said, he just tweeted out, hey, why is this allowed in Florida? You know, why is this happening in Florida? Christina Bouchard, who is the campaign manager for Ron DeSantis, came out and just basically started to attack Tim Pool for simply asking a question and said, well, he doesn't have a time machine. He can't go back in time and fix all this. But then Tim Pool ended up finding out that she got the transition treatment while he was governor. And there's other factors to my issues with DeSantis. It's the fact that he was definitely talking to people behind Trump's back. That's why Trump started the whole Ron DeSanctimonious. We can tell that basically by just mere facts that he was talking to Bushes and individuals like that. He even says in the Patrick Bet-David interview that if you go to the I would have won without him, his reasoning on why he would have won without Trump, he actually says that before he announced for running, he was talking to people. he had people in his ear saying that he would be a good president, not Trump. So yes, he tanked his own thing. So yeah.
Pinky has a good point.
But if he lies about his height, what else will he lie about? That's a good point. That's a valid point. I mean,
I'm so like the running joke is like, what's one thing all politicians have in common is that they all lie, and it's like, this has got to stop. Like, that's part of the problem. It's a big part of the problem that we're in right now.
And also Ron DeSantis, basically he gets to get memed because one, he's a political figure, and two, when you can't roll with the punches, they just keep coming. Granted, when you do roll with the punches, they keep coming as well, right? Right, Cloud?
Mm-hmm.
How's Sasquatch, by the way?
Shut the fuck up.
But before we move topics, Devil, do you have anything to say on Short Kang DeSantis and his tiny little feet?
Nope, not even one thing.
Are you at least happy it's out of my system?
Yes. I'm hoping. I have a sneaky suspicion because, yeah.
Listen, there's not much of DeSantis that I'm willing to talk about on this show. But when it came to these feet, I've been dying to talk about these feet. What?
Bojan has I don't know how to say her name. Bad Take has a good point. I can't imagine DeSantis is any less insecure than Trump. I don't think I'd vote for DeSantis either, but none of these politicians are perfect. And I would agree that Trump is also very insecure, but he's able. I feel like he's able to better roll with the punches.
He's able to roll with the punches, and just as he can take it, he can dish it out. DeSantis can't take it. That's why he has lapdogs to do it. Trump gets down and dirty himself. My favorite Trump moment still is what was the moderator person? Some woman saying, Trump, you called all women fat pigs. Only Rosie O'Donnell. Only Rosie O'Donnell. God, I love Trump.
Terrible impression, but that was a great line.
I know it's a terrible impression, but that's the point. I'm not good at impressions. But
you're not good at very many things.
That's not what your mom said last night.
Really, we're going there.
You said I just thought with the first comeback that I could think of. So to be fair, but okay. I'm gonna go to another side thing before we go into. Let's see. I did Ron DeSantis, so we still got the Marvels and Gina Carano for sure. And Adam isn't here for this other topic that I want to discuss because he brought up. He knows more about this subject than I do. It's a Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War thing, and an actress is coming back to voice a black character. So I might bring that up on Friday because he actually knows something about this. But you know what? Here we'll go with this real quick. So I saw this today, and what the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? Is it loading? Fuck StreamYards. Okay.
Oh God.
Ex-NBA player Joe Smith finds out his wife has an OnlyFans.
Oh shit.
She records the whole thing.
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got
Barely hear it.
You can barely. He's so far away, but he just said, "I can't believe I just figured out that you have an OnlyFans." Like, it is hard to hear.
Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could have talked to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Hughes. I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Calm, but you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. So why?
That doesn't make it better.
What'd you say? She's not doing it for anybody but who?
She's not doing it with anyone else. It's okay to show your beaver because no one else is in the picture with you.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, but it gets better because I gotta be honest. I think this dude tried to make a housewife out of a hoe. Because there's a comment that's about to come up.
I should have to tell you, my choice, my body, my fucking choice. Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You knew
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before.
You know who the fuck I was when you met me.
Well, yeah.
He tried to make a housewife out of a hoe.
Hopefully he got a prenup and I just divorce her ass.
Yeah, this is the 110% divorce area. Like, why?
This guy hasn't been in the NBA in forever.
And he has all the right to be mad, but at the same time, if you try to make a housewife out of a hoe, that's on your fault. How did he find her OF? You know what, Steve? That's a good point. How did he find his OF?
Cornering thinks it's all bullshit. I saw him tweet out about this. It says that he thinks it's a publicity stunt.
I don't know. I'm too scared to go look up her OnlyFans. She looks like something I don't want to keep.
No, I don't want to see that.
Like even Cloud wouldn't go near that thing.
No.
I'm gonna give Steve credit here where he probably doesn't deserve it. I don't think Steve would go near this.
I don't know.
You'd be wrong.
I think you're giving him too much credit.
Yeah.
I'm probably giving him way too much credit. They're promoting her OnlyFans. Pinky says, you're probably right, but at the same time,
he doesn't seem too angry. So he's either on some Will Smith type shit where there's a part of him who thinks he can't say anything wrong about this, or he's in on it.
I think he is pissed off. He's just trying to control how he's reacting. There's something about it that I think he is annoyed, especially because we're only halfway through and he isn't blowing up. Like, I think he is trying to think of a way, like, how can do I need to divorce her, or can we still survive with this? Can I convince her to stop this or something? Like,
no, because I agree. He's like, I can't believe I didn't know about this. How could you do that? No, dude, if you literally found out your wife was showing her vagina pics and ass pics to all the dudes out there, when she came up walking up with a phone recording you, wouldn't you take that phone, slam it against the wall? Wouldn't you fucking literally be throwing shit against walls and walking out the house?
She was hiding this behind your back.
Yeah, it's so he's way too mellow. I'm sorry.
That is
I
ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right.
It's just too mellow for what I would think. I'm not saying he would hit her, but he would be pissed. He'd be punching walls. It would just seem like, and he's just like, oh man, I can't believe it.
Well, I get that, but also at the same time, let
it's like if Charlie Brown found out his wife was doing OnlyFans. Oh man.
Charlie Brown would be like, oh, that's why I have the charcuterie board. But okay. I'm probably giving the guy too much credit here. He's in the NBA. We know the NBA. We know the NBA is a very. Dude probably has sons in every single state.
Yeah, the NBA is full of horse. Yes.
Yes. What if he's having a hard time actually confronting her on this because he knows he has a son in every single state?
No, because when you're a cheater like that, you still get pissed if your wife cheated you. You don't have understanding. So it's like you could cheat 1,000 times on her. She winks at another guy. You still be like, who the fuck is that? You bitch. What the fuck? Even though you've been dipping in everything out there. So I still think he'd be more pissed than he is.
Steve, what the fuck? Is it loading? Is it on the screen yet?
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if that's your thing, sure. But like, maybe ask your kids what they think about it.
Yeah.
You know,
it's-
like it affects a lot more people than just you and your lady.
Yeah, yeah, and to be fair, it affects your lady for years on end, and also if your dingle dangle is in the images with the snatch, I don't think you're going to be very proud of that, Steve. To be perfectly honest. Oh, finally it pops up here. I'm gonna try something. So give me a moment, because wait, no, I was told to just refresh. So I'm gonna stop sharing, and I'm gonna refresh.
Oh,
Yes,
Twitter's doing that dumb thing. Oh, bye. It's your show now, Devil.
Oh boy.
Where did he?
Nope. He's back.
No,
I thought
Toxic Man Flu said if it ever does this, just refresh and it should stop.
we had a golden opportunity to talk about stuff that people wanted to. Not about
You know
Ron
what?
Santos's underwear.
You know what? Because of that. Oh shit, where's the fucking clip? God damn it, I don't even know where the clip is.
Can't even.
I was about to bring up the Marvels. I'm bringing up the Marvels, but I don't know. Do they even have the clip? They don't have the clip. God fucking damn it.
I did not have the clip that's all over the internet. I've seen it like 10 times today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been looking for it. I thought it was in the article.
Me neither.
Well, I wasn't on Twitter all day. Thank you very much. So let's go. Geeks and Gamers probably has it. Geeks and Gamers. Let's see. Fuck you, Geeks and Gamers. Fuck. Do they not have it?
Really?
Oh, is this it? New clip for the Marvels. Yep, they got it. What the fuck? Because of this, Devil, you caused this, okay? Saying that nobody cares about my topics. You get to watch this now.
Has anyone here not seen the Marvels clip?
Devil?
Nothing.
What? Oh, I was ignoring the conversation.
Have you not seen this? Have you seen this clip yet?
Probably.
Cloud, have you seen the clip?
I don't remember.
Well, here you guys go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that name.
God, this fucking music.
It's so stupid. Okay, if she has enough strength to literally knock the guy 20 foot in the air, if she swung a dude around like she did earlier and slammed him up against the wall, he'd have went through that wall. He'd have went 12 foot past going through the wall. Be consistent with how strong she is.
I don't. God, the fucking music. The music. Why did I laugh?
Kill me now.
I just had the music out of my head. Devil, you made us torture through that. You made us torture through that.
I didn't make you shit.
Yes, you did. Because, and you're gonna watch the movie. We're watching the movie. Yep, we're watching the movie. But okay, the important part of that clip gives credence to this. Came out just yesterday. The Marvel's entire plot, allegedly revealed, explains that Captain Marvel destroyed the Kree homeworld of Hala. This whole article is about basically the leaks that came from Reddit and 4chan. But essentially, yes, they were all confirmed because where is it? I don't know. I should have gone through this beforehand. I need to start doing that. But essentially, this bitch, this race swapped, gender swapped version of a Kree soldier who's just what's his fuck from Guardians of the Galaxy? What was his name? Static.
Ronan
Ronan the Accuser.
The Accuser. Yeah.
This is Ronan with a vag.
Yeah.
She solely calls all the Kree now call Carol the Annihilator because she managed to destroy the one mind thing for the fucking Kree homeworld, basically ending their planet and their race. And she doesn't like the fact that she's called an Annihilator. So that little moment when she gets called an Annihilator and she says, "I hate that," is what confirms like this whole all these leaks were real. But let me find one. Moving on, he explains. So, yes, she also marries Prince Yan. She marries that prince from a homeworld by accident, and they worship her on that world that only sings. Carol and Monica and Kamala go off to investigate Darben. Huh. I never realized how retarded that actually sounds. Sticking together because, of course, they can't control the switching again. It's not explained except for some allusion to how their powers are similar. I don't give a fuck. So are you excited to watch this movie, Devil?
Nope, I'm not gonna.
Cloud, are you excited to watch this movie?
Bye.
Either the app just crashed for him or he's leaving because he's not going to watch the movie.
Oh, he gets to leave. That's not.
I don't think
fair.
anybody on your panel wants to watch that movie.
Am I the only person that's now finding this weird sick like pleasure in watching cringe shit?
No.
I don't want to give them money. I don't mind cringe shit, like the weird off the wall cringe shit, but I don't want to watch mainstream cringe shit.
I'm not over here saying that you got to give them money. Like
the occult thing, or the what is the name of that thing that you were talking about earlier? Oculus or something like that.
No, it's Oracle.
Oracle. Yeah, that's different because that's like random cringe. The Robin Hood show looks like random cringe.
Listen,
but I don't want to watch Star Wars or Marvel shite. But
this is a special exception because I agree. I'm tired of watching Star Wars and Marvel. I think Ahsoka just killed me on wanting to any more Star Wars. Period. I haven't watched a Marvel thing since Wakanda Forever. I went to see it in theaters thinking I would do a review on it, and I just hated every second of it. It was so awful. Yeah, but the thing is that this is Captain Marvel. This is different. This is a different kind of beauty and cringe and joy. Well, joy. That's the wrong word. Suffering that we all could enjoy. And who doesn't want a brie shed or a brie pool or a brie house? I want a brie. I want a Marvel shed.
Oh, you can go for it.
I'm fucking going.
I'm good. I don't need a brie shed.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going for it.
I don't got the space for it.
I'm going for it, and my authoritarian ass is gonna make Devil watch it. Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh? You're gonna watch it. You got two choices, boy. You either get to watch it, or your back taco belongs to me for a month.
What the fuck?
Man, you've got to stop threatening to rape my ass, man. It's just not cool, dude. It's just, you don't need to be putting that kind of gross out in the world, man.
Not okay.
This is not. I need to get that. That's the thing. Here. I'll do you one. I'll do you one better. We haven't heard from her for a while, and I miss
If
her.
you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
There you go. Do you like that? Does that help? Does that help, Devil?
No.
How about this?
Sexism in gaming.
Did Steve just claim Devil's back taco?
Wait, what?
He says, "Bitch, that's my back taco."
I think he did. I think Steve and I are fighting.
What's
fighting
going
over
on
Devil.
here?
Okay, Devil.
I'm gonna
Here,
find a new group of people to hang out with. Holy shit!
Devil. I'll give you an ultimatum. Okay, you either get to watch this movie, or you get to hang out with me on my Christmas stream, or my Christmas Eve stream.
I don't think I can. I got family stuff to do. Don't you? Like, really? You're streaming on Christmas? What?
I streamed on Christmas Eve and Christmas last year, and Thanksgiving.
It's because
What
Jeremy's
about-
family doesn't want him.
They won't
Good
open the
shit.
stairs to the under the basement. Under the basement there.
The worst part is that's the whole reason I stream on Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas is for the people that don't have families to go hang out with. That's my whole mentality. And now when you say that, it's like, yeah, I don't have family to hang out with,
Yeah.
so I stream.
So you should go find a family.
Well, I tried to do that last year, but they called the cops on me. They didn't like the fact that I was watching them while they slept.
You can't find a family at the truck stop.
No, but Cloud, maybe your family will take me in.
No, thank you.
Like the
I already
absolute
watched.
worst
I already
Christmas
watched-
movie ever.
Jeremy just watches you while you sleep. Hail, Alec Baldwin's finger. Hail, Professor Savage Dad. I see you guys in chat. How you guys doing?
All I want
Okay.
for Christmas is a family, and no one wants him. And it's,
All I want for
going
Christmas
around.
is a
Is that what that
family.
the closing of your show is? Is that the beginning of that movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
him walking down the
road?
street.
Yeah.
Jeremy looking for his family.
Okay.
It's like Joe Dirt, but
okay.
not as funny.
I get it. But I'm gonna get to our prime event here after one other thing. Okay, because we did Marvels. Time for something else I wanted to talk about. This came out over the weekend, but I think I was shown it. Maybe it was last night actually. Static, I need help. When did Fractured tell us about all? No, that was Acid that told us about Bungie.
That was yesterday.
It was yesterday? Fuck. I was
Yeah,
sick
that all
yesterday.
happened
That's why I don't. Pinky's inviting me over to her house. Steve, you're taking me in. Yay. But okay. I know this part. Okay. This whole thing started at the beginning of the month. Destiny developer Bungie attempts to hide Twitter replies after receiving backlash over use of somebody that understands woke say this. Is it Latino,
Latino, Latinx.
Fuck that shit. Why can't they
Well,
just type it all
Latina
out?
and Latino are like proper,
Yeah, and I don't
but it's
care about
Latin
the.
and Latinx that's fucked.
Well, I mean, how they did this all. This is so fucking stupid. Anyways, okay, so they virtue signaled at the beginning of the year, and they got ratioed and outright destroyed for it.
This was the beginning of this
beginning
month.
of the month. That's what I meant. Thank you. And Bungie CEO claims layoffs were due to Destiny 2 underperforming. They announced just yesterday that they're doing a round of layoffs, and I think it was 100 employees were laid off.
Didn't they lay
because
off?
of all this?
Didn't they lay off? I think his name is Mark Silveretti or something like that. The one
Yeah,
that
they laid
they're
off the
doing-
composer.
I don't know about that dude, but I know about the Sam chick that helped in the whole Bungie is a like frat bro dude area.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They laid off the composer that's been there since at least since Halo 2, and so he's done Halo. He did all the Halos from Halo 2 to Reach, and then the Destinies scores, I guess you'd call them. But
Ooh.
also supposedly maybe helped on Halo 1 as well.
Okay, I'll say, hey, that sucks. But when you read this, though, when you take into account like that Sam chick that got fired, you got them doing all this, and then you hear the CEO say they kept the right people in this entire run of
You don't say that. You don't say that as a CEO. You don't
listen,
say that.
listen. Okay, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I would normally agree with you. Why won't you? Fuck, it's not working. I normally would agree with you, but when you remember that Sam chick, that
You know what?
I'll find.
The CEO gets no favoritism from me no matter what. He let that happen. I don't know who the fuck the CEO is, but they let all this shit happen.
Yep.
I get that, but okay, I found her. Okay, so they let this chick off. Don't do anything to this person, please.
It's not
don't
a chick. It's a they them.
fuck off. You know what? I'm even finding it hard to figure out if it's a chick or not, period. Anyways, non-binary, trans, queer, yarn wizard. They, them.
What
all
the
this
fuck is a
stuff.
yarn wizard?
She does
I don't
knitting.
know.
She's a freaking knitting dimwit.
She does
But
crochet.
this is somebody that worked at Bungie that got laid off. And yeah, she apparently, this is what Acid told us, she assisted in the complete upheaval and changing of Bungie and was a part of a group of individuals that said that Bungie was a frat bro culture, essentially, and she got laid off. And when I look through her whole Twitter, and granted, this isn't like, everything like that, but I try to find it on my video that I made for tomorrow on the whole subject. Jesus fucking Christ! Scrolling. It's just nonsense constantly. Yarn, weirdo shit. But I'm scrolling because there was something. Yeah, right here. This is what Bungie cares more about than putting out a game.
Yeah. Bungie's been bad for a long time. Well, so they're based in Seattle. They jumped all over the BLM stuff.
Trans at Bungie, black at Bungie, women at Bungie, Asians at Bungie, accessibility at Bungie, I guess gays at Bungie.
And you know something? 343 is no better.
Well, I know all these companies are no better, but the reason why I'm pointing out, they fired her, they're focusing on all this woke shit. They can't get it. Is the game the expansion that getting delayed? Static, you probably played more of Destiny 2 than I have. That's the last expansion, right?
I stopped playing after Destiny 2 had been out for about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I played every Saturday with my buddies from the day it came out for a year and a half for like 4 to 6 hours, and then we all just stopped collectively. We just didn't give any more fucks. And it had nothing to do with their political views. It just had everything to do with the game was just not fun.
Okay, it's not ending with the final shape. I thought that was their ending because I'm going off of everything that Krigler's talked about it. But when Krigler talks about the state of Destiny 2, he's not like he loves Destiny 2, but at the same time, he's not thrilled of the current state.
I stopped playing when.
Go ahead.
I stopped playing when they decide, yeah, you know what, stuff that you've already paid for, we're gonna vault it because fuck you.
Yeah.
Damn, I was just about to start playing that. Oh shit.
Well, here's my problem with playing Destiny 2 is I love Destiny 1. I played every second of Destiny 1, every expansion, loved every moment of it. Destiny 2 comes out, and Xbox had this wonderful feature that when you pre-order a game, they don't take the money out for your pre-order. When you pre-order the game, they take it out when the game launches, which is thank you again, Xbox. You definitely didn't fuck me over right there.
Yeah, that is weird, but
yeah. So I didn't have the money at the time to pay for the expansion because I was going back to college. I was never going to have enough money to pay for it anytime soon. So I missed out on it. And then when I finally had the money to play the game, they went and restarted it all. And it's like, well, I want every ounce of the story. I want to know what happened and then I want everything else. So I just never went back to play it. And when I tried, it was just shit. I
They
was
killed
not having
Cade
fun.
6. That's what happened.
Yeah, I heard that. I was
And
not
then
happy about
supposedly
that.
he's coming back, or he is
I
back,
also-
or something.
I think
which
he's
is
coming back.
dumb.
He was supposed to be coming back in the expansion that is coming out February, but they pushed that back until June. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You have to push back a expansion not like a month or 2 months. You're pushing it back 4 months. So that
And they've
tells me there's tons of shit bad.
And they've completely put on pause their like what was going to be like their battle royale type thing. Like I don't,
Mhm.
not exactly a battle royale, but it was like their multiplayer. Fuck, not an arena game, but you know, it was just like a multiplayer, fucking Fortnite type shit.
I get that. That would actually probably.
I forget
work.
what it was called.
I've heard about it. That would actually probably work very well in Destiny, considering like everything, like how Destiny works and stuff. You could do some fun stuff in Destiny. They just choose not to.
And this is the worst time for these game places to pull back, because with the writer strike, our only entertainment is going to be video games for the next year,
not.
you know?
No.
Well,
if the actor strike continues.
No, Bad Devil. Shut up, Bad. The entertainment is us. We are your entertainment.
No.
And
You're
actually,
no one's entertainment.
And Devil, in most cases, the new games can fuck right off.
Yeah.
Like we can play the old stuff all day long.
Yeah.
There's also great like smaller dev companies putting out good games. Like I don't need Bungie, I don't need Bethesda, I don't need any of these companies. Like there's so many other games out there to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, well also you can do what I'm doing. I downloaded RetroArch.
Yeah, there's that too.
Free emulator software. I'm going back and playing old games that I like. I was Saturday because we didn't have Vets Talking. I was just playing Pokemon Gale of Darkness, and I was just because I'm testing out, seeing how it looks and stuff before I do it on stream, and I was having so much fun with it. I'm playing Heart Gold. I'm looking forward to playing Heart Gold again, probably Thursday or Saturday. I'm just gonna turn it on, keep playing it. I'm having fun doing that. I'm not going to fall asleep because I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream, but I'm having more fun doing things like that than I am with these more new games. Like, yeah, I'm excited for the next DLC for Scarlet and Violet, but that's about it. I usually wait to see if I want even any of these games. So outside of Pokemon, I don't pre-order games anymore.
I can't think of any games I'm necessarily excited about. But it's the
Have you
same thing with everything. I mean, TV
Have you played
shows.
Lies of P yet?
I'm not good with the Demon Slayer type games. I might play it, but I'm not like really excited about it just because, like I said, I've every time I've ever played one, I've gone about halfway through and then just quit.
Well, halfway is pretty damn far.
So, hey, real quick, Cloud, JB has a question for you. If you bang a Bigfoot, is that furry fetish or bestiality?
I'm ignoring that question.
I think it's I think it's a bit of both.
Because
yes,
they're kind
we
of,
do have those, don't we?
yeah, a Bigfoot is kind of like the missing link, right? So it's like something between monkey and human.
Listen, I think furries are also into bestiality, so I think it's a bit of both. Think about it, okay? You have furries who have like scalies, which is like a lizard fursona. Fuck off. You have literally something called a birdie, which is their bird form. Furries, all that. They're always animals. You don't think these people want to get fucked by dogs or cats or anything like that? They don't want to fuck them.
Jesus.
They have outright animalistic features.
You know that.
You don't know this stuff?
I have no idea about the furry world. Not a damn thing. I don't want to know.
I think Dermy just outed himself.
Yeah. What conventions have you been going to, Dermy?
They have furries at anime conventions. Remember, you guys have seen here. I'm gonna pull it up. You guys saw my Twitter, my Twitter background, right?
Jeremy, on
my profile.
I tend to ignore them.
No, my profile background. This is literally from Anime Matsuri. It's Lofty with furries.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that we know you had a deep conversation with them about their culture and lifestyle and shit.
No, I learned about it because I'm on
them.
YouTube. I learned about it because I'm on YouTube too much. But
is the walnut furry? It's a triceratops.
That's a scale. Fuck, that's a scaly. I don't know what this is because this is a dragon.
You're a pervy. That's what the fuck you is.
You know what? You know what? You get to see this now. My significant other has been sending these to me, so now I'm tweeting.
No.
Sure, kitten. We can order Domino's for dinner, because later I'm a Domino's cheeks.
I hate you.
Yes, actually, I went to college twice, Alec Baldwin's finger, and I flunked out twice. We also got this one.
How do you?
Well, okay, I flunked out the first time. Second time, I just ran out of money, but I essentially flunked out twice. But I'll work my way to the top by working my way through your bottoms.
That one's not as good.
It's not as good, but then you got, I may look like this, but deep inside, I'm just sad little pup who just wants your cuddle and affection. I love these. I have much more. I have much worse ones. Trust me. I get sent much worse, disturbing shit. I have one of them says, "Let me get this straight," and continues to get it gay.
I want a death sentence.
You know who wants a death sentence?
Me?
Scream Rant. Dermy learned the ways of the gay from college. You know what? You don't learn the ways of the gay. You are born with them. Okay? I was born this way. But anyways, okay. I know Devil. I think you probably went over it last night on Adam's show, but I didn't know that there was more to this whole story. So okay, the Fuck, now I'm second guessing it because Shock came into my comment section and said every time I say Panderverse, it sounds like I'm saying Pandaverse. Does it really?
Yeah.
Panda.
Now I'm cautious about how I say it. The Panderverse. Fuck, it's still I still hear it.
The pandas.
That sounded good.
The Panderverse. I'm gonna have to say it like that. Came out. And we had our lovely Gina Carano made a tweet, and I did a video on this. Everybody's talked about this tweet, but let's read this, okay? Because she replied to Geeks and Gamers, and we'll come back to these two. Because I got Screen Rant and I got Comic Book Movies that did an article on it. But this is the part where KK demands any YouTubers get censored off of YouTube for sharing and laughing at this hilarious episode. She'll have YouTube disable the thumbs down option because of the ratio she'll receive. Then she'll have her publicist ghouls make sure Variety and Hollywood Reporter run hit pieces about the South Park creators and their families, smearing their names through every useful idiot she has under her thumb who would sell their soul to work for Lucasfilm. She'll activate her online mob to repeat that the South Park creators are racist, bigot, transphobes, and demand the South Park creators publicly apologize by only using words she approves of. And finally, she'll demand they subject themselves to a re-education course of 45 people in the LGBTQ community Zoom call to sit there and listen of how badly they got their feelings hurt all over a little boop of a South Park episode. But maybe, just maybe, the jig is up. So she tweets this out when it first got tweeted, but apparently it was big news because then you got Screen Rant and you had Comic Book Movies make a video. But look, everything is Kathleen Kennedy's fault. South Park's latest Star Wars parody mocks a divided fandom, which when you scroll through it, they barely even bring up this. They'd have this tweet, which I mean, okay. Leave it to South Park to not only dunk on Disney for virtue signaling, but also grifter weirdos who made hating Kathleen Kennedy their entire personality. Okay, yeah. I also love how the same people are too dumb to realize they're being made fun of. God damn, what a great episode. No, we realize we're being made fun of. I actually kind of want it to be harder. I've advocated it. Yeah, but no, I advocate that I literally think they could have done YouTubers, like neckbeard YouTubers. Just do it. It would have been funny. I would have laughed my ass off.
Yeah, these people are so unaware. It's like not one of us that have said anything about it, especially on F&T. Have we sat there and said, "Oh, they totally got the other side"? Her. Like we're unable to see what's going on. We see that they teased us too, but it's okay because we have sense of humor, and these assholes don't.
Wait, I just saw what Steve's. Jeremy, are you so gay you can't drive straight? Okay, I drive straighter than you.
What I love is the people who are so like biased that they think the whole part of making fun of Kathleen Kennedy was satire. Like they think like that was just, they didn't actually mean any of that, and they were only going after the YouTuber type personalities.
Wait, no, they went after both of us. I honestly think they went after us light because like every time when they went after us, it was like kind of like it wasn't hard. Shit that you could have torched us, like outright torched us, and I just feel like they went harder against her than they did us personally, and I kind of think you just could have done. Again, you could have had YouTubers up there. You could have had neckbeard individuals. You could have had raging geeks, all sorts of craziness about this. And they chose not to. And it kind of, it could have been better.
Well, the episode definitely like toned down halfway through.
Yeah.
Like it went real hard in the beginning, and then it just kind of tapered off towards the end there.
I kind of agree with, if you guys watch BBC, I kind of agree with Mahler when he said it kind of feels like they decided not to make Kathleen Kennedy the ultimate evil and they made Cartman Kennedy the ultimate evil. But I'm also the opinion that Cartman Kennedy is Kennedy Prime. So like that was supposed to be Kathleen Kennedy, and it kind of makes sense when you think of it that way. But also we got some parts of Star Wars fandom are taking South Park seriously, and then they get into Gina Carano's tweet. Well, Red Team Review hints at the existence of viewers who may assume that South Park was entirely genuine in its critique of Kennedy. It kind of was, but there is evidence that those views do exist. Gina Carano, who starred as Cara Dune in The Mandalorian, released her own statement about the special and appears to have taken the special seriously. Check out Carano's comments below via @GeeksAndGamers. Carano was fired from The Mandalorian and everything like that. But then you also have comic book movies. Fired The Mandalorian star Gina Carano. Sure, bizarre anti-Kathleen Kennedy tirade following South Park parody, but it's not bizarre. If you are worth any ounce of integrity, which these people aren't, you know exactly what she was talking about. And they also have the Geeks and Gamers stuff here as well. But I just find it funny how the shill sites refuse to even acknowledge that anything was right, because even in this, I think it's the second article, the second paragraph of this goes straight into it goes straight into all the things that she got hit for. Saying that she was essentially fired for anti-Semitism and being a bigot and everything like that, transphobes, yada yada yada. Well, I didn't know that she put out a second tweet. And I guess she was quote tweeting this dude around the galaxy. Support the Film Actors Guild. I got it. In case you were wondering, @Gina Carano has lost her goddamn mind. Wow, that sounds super supportive. The #1 Star Wars talk show, FeedSpot, top 5 film interview podcast, Good Pods. Verified. Wikipedia verified. Oh, good for you. You're a shill.
Wikipedia
Good for
verified.
you. Good for you. I really love the idea of being Wikipedia. No, what I'm just gonna say it. Wikipedia verified. So fuck off. But she says this because this is apparently also a male feminist. Do you always call a woman crazy just because she has more firsthand experience than you and says something you don't like or understand? Bit misogynistic, don't you think? Tisk tisk. Remember, this is a male feminist. Curious if your overlord pays you, or do you all just go ahead and shove your whole head straight up their ass for free? I'm guessing for free. Might want to come out for some fresh air. She straight toasts this dude. I don't think I've ever seen Gina Carano tweet this harsh. And I'm here for it. I want more of this. But for some added context, not just for you, but for the people reading, one of the things that your overlords asked me to do was to unfollow certain accounts because they said bad things about Kathleen Kennedy. That was a huge red flag for me. Devil, did you go over this last night on Mellow Mondays?
We were gonna, but since no one else showed up, he wanted to save it for later.
Okay, so what do you
go over.
What do you think about that?
I think that freaking it's funny that this guy's seen there trying to start fights with her. Like, she didn't live through it. Respect that she's the one who went through it, and maybe she knows a little bit more about it than you, but it's part of the course for male feminists. They'll sit there and they'll trash on women, but then at the same time, the second we give a little criticism to women, it's because we're bigoted men. They're not, but we are.
Well, yes, but at the same time, what do you think about the whole, she was told that...
Oh, just about that part?
Yeah,
I'm not surprised at all. Is anyone surprised by that they would sit there and try to manipulate who you're able to talk to, who you're able to follow? We've seen people get canceled for following accounts. So it's not even a little bit surprising.
You know what? When you say that, it does kind of give credence to everything. But at the same time, who do you think she was probably told she can't follow? Anybody here have a guess?
I think I don't think not Geeks and Gamers and shit, because by the time that came around, her friendship with them, she was already out.
Yeah.
So it was probably somebody political, like maybe Donald Trump, like maybe.
Actually,
I mean, I don't think he really said anything bad about Kennedy, but
actually,
those are the kind of things I think they would.
She started following Jay during the middle of season 2.
Well, that's fine with Jay, but I also don't think people hold Jay the same as Geeks and Gamers. I mean, he's part of it, but I don't think they look at him the same way as they do like Jeremy.
So on BBC, they hinted that they know who she was following, that they wanted to get canceled, and the only person at the time that I could think of was Jay.
If I had to take a stab in the dark, I'd say Critical Drinker.
Yeah, that's much more likely.
I don't know if she was following Critical Drinker at the time, but you're right. Critical Drinker, Jay, it could have been just about anybody. I don't know when she started following Critical Drinker, if she did.
Because like I said, I totally agree that if she was following Ryan or she was following Jeremy, absolutely.
If she was following Ryan, we saw what happens when Brie Larson liked a Ryan tweet.
Yeah.
If she was following Ryan, things would be much worse.
I have no doubt that they'd be like,
white supremacist.
You can't follow them. But Jay, like I said, Jay's kind of like this big, goofy teddy bear that no one feels threatened by. So I don't think that Disney's all like, oh my God, you can't follow him. I don't think they're, but that just seems to me like.
Sorry to interrupt you, Devil, but Steve, you're right. We do need a female opinion on this. Cloud, could you send Steve the link?
No one follows Steve on Twitter.
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry, Steve.
Steve never followed me, I don't think.
Steve doesn't even... Steve is only on Twitter for DMs for the weekend pregame chat.
Like, he doesn't know how to use Twitter. Let's be real.
No. And that's
Granted,
fine.
he knows how
doesn't
to
have
use.
I-
He knows
I-
how to use Instagram, and I don't know how to use that. So,
Yeah.
okay. If I were the head of one of the most powerful entertainment companies in the world, I would know that haters come with the territory. That's true. I mean, I have haters. I don't know why I have haters, but I have haters. I mean, come on. I kind of bring it on myself. Let's be real. And that maybe the haters are expressing their thoughts because they actually care, and caring is a good thing, because as long as they care, well, hey, we still have something to work with. Maybe we can win their hearts back eventually, and maybe they do have some good things to add to the conversation, which they do and did. And at the very least, they are still buying the product. Look at Mando season 1. Boom, the healing had begun. I don't see anything wrong here. We criticized it.
Okay.
Huh? What did you say?
I said I disagree, but okay.
Yeah.
What do you
I
disagree on?
I didn't like Mando.
You didn't like Mando?
No.
I don't think Mando was healing. I think it just was people were all like, "This is better than what we've been getting."
Yeah.
Well,
but I don't think it was like
way.
all of a sudden they're all like, "Oh, Disney finally actually understands the."
I think I see what you're saying. I firmly see what you're saying, but I think what it is like Mando was widely accepted as being at least decent, or decent. I'll say that. I thought it was pretty fun. I liked where it was going, but it came out at the same time as our wonderful Rise of Palpatine, and that was condemned, but yet there was still like enjoyment within Star Wars with Mando. Like, I can remember looking back at F&T and stuff, because I came in 2020 during Mando season 2, and I vividly remember as being excited to show off his new Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. I think it was one of his new toys that he got that was actually really cool looking, and I was excited. Like, I thought things were turning around, getting good. Like, I felt Star Wars energy going again. People were curious as what was going to happen, and well, they torched that. They torched that good. But if you are a proper good leader, you learn how to embrace and communicate, not dictate and silence and demand your actors and directors unfollow and shame more than half of your fan base and the people who have stuck with a franchise for decades. And okay, that also goes back to this. Like, we don't hate things because we want to hate things. Do you guys like hating on Star Wars or anything like that?
No. As a matter of fact, I'm so done with Star Wars. I don't care. I have reached. Well, I think she gets. Someone said something about you don't want your fans to become apathetic, and I'm there.
I could care less. I'll watch it here and there, maybe review it, but other than that, I could care less. Like, I told the guys to watch Ahsoka, and halfway through Ahsoka, I was like, I regret telling these guys to watch it.
It's a long fucking. I watched the first 2 episodes of that. Dude, it's so slow.
I watched it on 2 times speed. I watched it on 2 times speed, and it still felt slow. What, Devil? Do you enjoy hating Star Wars?
I'm cutting in and out. I'm gonna drop out and then come back in. Something's happening.
Okay, it's the aliens. Gavin Newsom is coming for his back taco. It's okay, everybody. I paid Gavin Newsom to do it, but okay. How about this? Cloud.
I don't know if he's there.
Motherfucker.
He said BRB a while back, and he's been on mute this whole time.
Motherfucking Steve wants to put Pinky. Oh, shut. I was reading.
No,
I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I read Steve and I was like, oh, does Steve want the link actually? Send it to him. quick running away. So how was Gavin Newsom?
Why? About him and that kid down at basketball? What we're talking about?
Wait, what?
No, he said Gavin Newsom was coming. You didn't see that?
No, I did not see
All
that.
right,
Somebody
I'll
put that in the
I've got a
private chat.
bookmark. Hold on.
It's Grogu, not Baby Today, fake fan LMAO. Fuck off. It's Baby Yoda. I don't even give a shit. Grogu is a fucking awful name, but okay, Devil, do you enjoy hating Star Wars?
No. I freaking it sucks hating something that my childhood was a huge part of it. Everyone acts like we enjoy this. No, we would give anything to have it back the way it was, to have it where every couple years a Star Wars movie came out that we would actually be excited about and enjoy. Same thing with every franchise they've killed. This is not us hating because somehow we get off on it like, oh yay, another thing to, make us miserable. No, we freaking want good shit. We are desperate for good shit. We just don't get good shit.
And by the way, Steve, you have a keeper here. She acknowledges that Grogu is a horrible name. And good night, Legatus. You are a wonderful mod and you're awesome. But you're right. Nobody wants to hate this stuff. I don't think Cloud likes hating on Pokemon. I don't think Cloud likes hating on any of the video games. If you guys just... I know I unlist all my Pokemon and everything like that. Not Pokemon, fuck. All my live streams and stuff like that. But literally, if you check out last week's live stream for Ballbusters, Cloud was showing off all these helmets and stuff for Halloween. He was putting on a new helmet left, right, and center. Do you think Cloud likes hating on any of those projects? Any of those properties? No. Cloud loves these properties. Why else would he spend money on fucking power armor helmets? Because he enjoys it.
That was right.
Wait,
that was
sorry.
Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday. I started reading the chat. I want to get back into enjoying at least one space TV show a year.
Oh,
I'll give you that. Alec Baldwin.
that would be nice. Just have to go to the old shit.
Yep.
I need to watch Battlestar.
I mean, Stargate might be good.
They're doing Stargate.
I believe they are in talks to do a Stargate remake, and they've been talking about it for a while now.
Yeah, they I think it's been put on hold, but they were talking about doing a couple different, I think, and yeah, who knows where it'll take off. But either way, I'm not going to put faith that they would do right by it.
I'm starting to think when was. Oh yeah, they put Babylon 5 on hold, I believe. What was the last decent space show?
Picard season 3.
Okay, Picard season 3. If you like Star Trek, I don't like Star Trek. It was very obvious. I was preparing to go on Star Trek Engage before my family thing on Sunday. I could not stand that show at all. I was so bored. I don't know how you guys watch it. I was so bored.
Because we have taste.
I like Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who.
Congratulations.
I love Dune.
You got taste.
I love Dune. I don't do Star Trek. Star Trek was so. Ugh.
Have you watched Deep Space Nine?
I've been told to check it out, and I haven't watched it. I don't like Star Trek.
I like Deep Space Nine. That one was really
the
good.
Original series is not the best, I would say, but yeah, like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and you have bad taste.
Do you like Doctor Who?
Yeah, I like Doctor Who. Well, up till Jodie Whittaker took over.
We don't talk about
I didn't
that.
Watch it.
We don't talk about that. Oh, that didn't happen. That was a dream. That was a bad dream. They touched my back taco without my permission.
Like jonesing for Doctor Who.
I really do hope these specials are good. I really hope they're good.
I don't even know if I can watch them because I don't want them to fuck up the whole Tenet Dr. Donna thing.
I'm gonna watch it. I pray to God they're good. I need good doctor.
Someone is something because I'm worried that they're just gonna screw everything up with.
I pray to God. I have no faith in Shooty, none whatsoever. So maybe I'll enjoy him a little bit, but I don't think I will.
No, because the thing is just like the same reason I didn't watch the Jodie Whittaker is because whenever they do this, it's a sign of bad writing. It's just like with Batgirl, right? You knew it was going to be bad writing. Why? Because they had to cover it up with bullshit diversity crap like that, and that always is a sign of them and their shitty writing. The story's going to be awful, and they're doing that to try to lean on that. Oh, watch our show because we have a black lesbian, midget as our main character. You're going to love it. And then the writing goes to shit. And that's exactly what happens every single time. So yeah, I have no problem with the Doctor being black, just like I had no problem with him being a woman if it was good writing. But I said I'm not going to watch it till somebody else who is crazy enough to watch it tells me it's good. And every single person said it was horrific, it's awful. I said, well, proven right then. I trust them. And it's going to be the same thing with this. They're not going to change the writing. It's still going to be shitty stories. It's still going to be shitty writing. And it doesn't matter what color he is or if he's gay or whatever. It's shit. It's going to be shit.
And by the way, Bad Take Bojan got her coffee brand coffee. It's good. It is fantastic. And by the way, if you guys want to get some coffee brand coffee, check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Links are down in the description down below. My Stream Elements bot has also been pimping out those links left, right, and center. If you use code BACKTACO at checkout, you get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code BACKTACO. And by the way, howdy, that 70s rock fan. How you doing, buddy? I just want good space TV. I need something good. I need something enjoyable. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we're gonna get back here. Side note: don't say the Force is female and then allow only the men to express their political views online. In fact, just drop the ridiculous phrase completely. I love that. I love that so much because who remembers what I did point out Pablo Hidalgo, but who remembers what Pedro Pascal was tweeting out during 2020?
He was tweeting out that we're Nazis, that the Republicans are Nazis, that they're gonna, essentially every single thing that she didn't tweet, but they accused her of tweeting, he was tweeting.
Yes. He did the MAGA hat, the stars and bars. No, MAGA hat equals stars and bars, which also equals Nazis.
Yep.
And we're all one and the same. And basically,
they're all the same flag.
And basically said that he wants to exterminate us and shit like that. But hey, it's okay if he does it. But if you do it in the other way, when you simply say, hey, don't demonize your neighbors.
She didn't even do it the other way. Like, if you read the tweet, if you read the tweet, she wasn't calling out anyone for their political views. They were calling out people for their authoritarianism.
Yep.
You know what? JB has another question. If the Force is female, does it have a period where it's irrational and irritable? You know what? Maybe the Force is female, and that's what we're dealing with right now with Star Wars. You know what? Maybe the Force is female, and Kathleen Kennedy is just a massive period. And Disney Star Wars is a massive period. We're just waiting for it to end. It's a very long and heavy flow. I just grossed myself out.
Star Wars is on the rag. Okay.
You know what? It makes sense. But also the Force. How many times have we also pointed this out though about Disney Star Wars? If the Force is female and they want strong, independent whammons, you got rid of Gina Carano.
Yep. Because she didn't have the right thought. If she thought right, then she'd be okay.
She can think whatever thoughts she wants. I saw an image of Gina Carano today and Cara Dune. You know while she's laying down on something, it's from head down, and I gotta see it. A very, very, very wonderful image of her. I was extremely happy. But okay. One of the problems your overlords are having now is that they've made a lot of people completely stop caring about one of the most beloved franchises in history, all by bullying, pushing aggressive agendas, and trying to silence the people criticizing them. Yeah? Anybody here still really honestly care about Star Wars?
Nope.
Static, you don't. Devil,
No.
you don't. Honestly, I watch it to roast it now. That's about it. But even then, it's kind of hard to care.
Yeah, I don't care. So like, the last Star Wars thing that I watched was Boba Fett, and that was so shit. That was so fucking shit. Like the mods was the end for me. Yeah,
The only enjoyable part about Boba Fett was when all the Tusken Raiders died.
I even not too long ago saw a thing on here, a short that they were saying that even Tamora Morrison was upset with how they treated Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Oh, he hated it. He still hates it. He outright was pissed. And I think he called it out recently, and it's kind of funny. How they're able to tell stories they don't understand when the ones they identify with are the Empire. They are literally trying to squash the little guys, the rebellion. No wonder the storytelling is struggling. I wish I had my Welcome to Rebellion hat. I don't know where I put it, and I'm kind of upset. They fired and dehumanized people like me who did absolutely nothing wrong, all to virtue signal to people like you, the yes men. But yes men, unfortunately for you and them, do not drive culture. Maybe they were banking on the kids picking up the slack, but one of the best things about this franchise is passing it from generation to generation to share. The competition is too high to throw out something as valuable as that. Why would one generation pass it on when you've disrespected and thrown them away? Hey, question. The other thing about the yes men, they don't buy your shit and they outright pirate it. Hey, Cloud, do you have any of your helmets or anything like that nearby?
Yes, why?
Just put it on. Just put it on to show it off. That's why.
Is there a purpose to this?
Yes, there's a purpose to this because I just said the yes men, the shills, they're not buying your shit. The people that like this aren't buying your shit. They're stealing it. They don't want any of it. The actual fans don't want any of it. And then you get Cloud, and whenever he puts the helmet on and shows his face, I'll show it off. This is a guy that will out. I'm gonna say he has it on. Do you have it on?
No, I don't. Otherwise, I gotta do some stuff. I need to turn lights on. Otherwise, you ain't gonna see shit.
You're just sitting
Turn
there.
lights on. Yeah. You can also show off if you could. If you can, you can show off your collection because I'm just like you can see some of my stuff. Like I buy shit. Oh shit, did the wrong one. But here, look at that. You can even see his Minecraft swords. You can see his Pokeballs. This is a guy that buys shit. This is a small amount of his collection. Trust me. Look at that.
Oh wow.
This is a fan. This is a true fan, right, Cloud?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like my collection compared to his is pathetic and weak. But you can see my Gunpla, you can see my games, you can see my Gundams, you can see my Figmas and everything like that. You can kind of see my F&T crew up there. I have the J-Doll. Fans buy stuff that they like. Fans support the people. Oh, what else do we got here? Look at all that. Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft.
Look at all this.
More Fallout stuff.
That's a fan.
That is a lot of stuff.
That is a fan. Fans will pay for this shit. The shills and the yes men, they're not paying for any of this shit. They don't want any of this shit. They're gonna steal it. That's what they want. Responsibility. They think people will forget forget. And yes. Oh, okay. There. Wait, did I skip over something? Disrespect throw. I feel like I skipped something.
The
If I
Overlord?
didn't. Your overlords tried to hide behind the two opposing fan bases fighting each other instead of taking responsibility. So they encourage the hate, all while virtue signaling they are standing up for minorities, but instead using them as a shield and a weapon. Funny enough, just how our government works. Ooh. And she's right. I mean, we were all kind of excited for Finn. I was kind of curious what they were going to do with Rey. And they shit it all out.
I honestly thought that Rey was going to be either Luke's daughter or Obi-Wan's daughter.
So did I.
I thought she was going to be, I know it's a stupid connection because of the British accent, but I thought she was going to be related to Obi-Wan in some way.
You know what? The clone of Palpatine's probably worse than any of those.
Yeah. You could have done it in an interesting way, but they never did. And also, a fucking stormtrooper that's a Jedi. Fucking stormtrooper. Nobody cared that he was black. Everybody was actually kind of into it. There were theories about Mace Windu all over the place. Stormtrooper that is a Jedi. No. He's just a tool. Oh, all the people that, oh, by the way, all the people that hate Black Panther, you're just racist. Ignore the fact that there's plot holes and issues like that, and the fact that everybody likes the villain, even though he's a genocidal maniac. They think people will forget, and yes, maybe they will. But this moment, they have heard the people's voice, and it shook them. They're choosing to stick with their weak leadership, who couldn't handle YouTubers saying mean things online, when all it would have taken is a true leader to step in, take the reins, take some responsibility, stop discriminating, apologize about the things that have been done wrong, step completely out of politics, but be truly inclusive, and they'd be back in business. Until then, they're stuck with you, the yes men, and their plummeting stock. Well, okay, take what you just said there. Five Nights at Freddy's. That was going to be a topic, but I don't think I'm going to have time to get to it. Five Nights at Freddy's. Am I the only person that saw it?
I've seen it. I got to watch it again.
Seen it yet, but I plan on.
There is no agenda within it.
No.
I've never seen any agenda around the marketing or anything. They knew exactly who their fan base was. They targeted that. And even if you're not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a fun movie. It's an enjoyable movie.
It's a fun movie. The story's weird.
The story's a little weak towards the end. I'll admit that. They do some stuff that's kind of like, could have been better. But for the most part, there's no problem. Super Mario. Was there any agenda around Super Mario? Yeah, we got worried about the whole Princess Peach thing. I think justifiably so. But was there any real agenda around Super Mario?
I know someone who says that there is. You know him too.
Okay, I can think of a few people that probably actually think there was, but I think in the end there is no real agenda around Super Mario. So much so that Hollywood Scholar actually says like they went so far as to show like the differences in physics in the world. Like they show that the two worlds are very much different, and that it makes sense that in one world people are stronger and the other world they're not.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful story.
Abomination AJ makes a very good argument for Girl Boss Peach.
I think it makes sense for the world. I think it makes sense considering she was there first. She's been training there for how many years? Yeah, she was able to do it on her first try, but that again, she's used to the physics already by the time she actually tries it. But Mario wasn't used to it, so
it didn't bother me that much, but I still think it's bullshit because the story is Mario saves Peach.
Yes.
Don't try to change that for your damn political thing that women can't be saved by men because they gotta be strong, powerful women. Don't need no man. Bullshit. I mean, you can sit there and try to justify it storyly, but that's not Mario to me. But I did.
Well, I also heard like a valid justification, like it doesn't make sense narratively that Mario would come to this random world and immediately want to save the princess. It makes more sense that he has a connection to Luigi.
Yeah.
He wants to go save his brother, who they very much establish is like his bestest friend ever.
Unless he's a hero and heroes save the damsel in distress.
It goes narrative versus video game, and narratively it makes sense. Video game wise, it doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. I don't think there was an agenda there.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. It's we'll just have to wait for future.
We'll have to agree to disagree. But how about this? How about this one? Even though I hate it for what it did to the source material, One Piece.
I knew you were going to say One Piece.
One Piece live action.
So good. I love it.
Even you have to admit there's no real agenda. They changed characters and stuff like that to probably for their own little things in the back end, but there's no blatant agenda. The marketing, there's no agenda. There's none of that. Everybody loves it.
And it's shocking because the trailer that they came out with that was ass.
Oh, those trailers were awful.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Those trailers were awful. I'm more happy that people understand my issues with it after they watch the original show. I am more happy that people kind of get it. But, okay. Yes, man. Yep. Plummeting stock. I'm not saying I'm right on all fronts, but I am open-hearted and refuse to discriminate based off of powerful people telling me how to think and act. And if there was something I needed to apologize for, I would have in a heartbeat, but I didn't say or do anything wrong. Oh, excuse me. People come up to me daily to shake my hand and thank me for taking a stand. Even people who think differently. One thing is true, good leadership makes for a better world, leading to healthier and happier people and better opportunity. Look around. We are watching the devastating effects of what bad leadership can do worldwide.
Oh, man.
He's not wrong.
On all levels, whether it's in your entertainment or in your fucking government.
Yeah, or even on your stream. I know this is a bad show. I know it's all my fault. I'm your leader. At the end of the day,
knowing's half the battle, right?
And now you know. But bad leadership is bad leadership. Bad leadership can tank a thing. I know that firsthand. I can't get into too much details, but there's a reason my job is in a shitty state. Bad leadership. It happens, but you have to accept that there's bad leaderships. You got to own up to your fuck ups and you got to change leadership. And it's not just a Lucasfilm thing. I can fully agree with some of the people. Like, we're not going to go over the article, but Entertainment Analysis criticized South Park for not targeting Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios. It's not just Kathleen Kennedy that's the problem with any of this. I think Kathleen Kennedy was the stand-in for Disney, and also when it comes to critiquing Disney and some of these past entertainment properties, it's easiest to single out Kathleen Kennedy because it's the most blatant example of a fuck up. There are still people that are excited and enjoying what's going on in Star Wars. I know Bad Take Bojan was in here for a while. I love Tina. She liked season 1 of Loki. I don't know what her thoughts on season 2 are, but she liked Loki. She liked Ant-Man and Wasp into Quantumania. Listen, there's a reason she changed her name to Bad Take Bojan. I love her. You're allowed to like stuff like that. I even had a whole tweet tirade about how I think the Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds is a shit movie, but I love it. You're allowed to like bad stuff, but I think when it comes to like this whole thing here, Kathleen Kennedy is just the easiest example to point to. Especially because Star Wars was multi-generational, and how many people actually care about Star Wars now? Like truly care and are willing to go out there and do stuff. I think fewer and fewer and fewer people. I think you just have a lot of loud heads on Twitter, and in reality, they're not there. So, is what it is. I think Gina Carano, though, is beautiful and lovely, and my God, do I want more pictures of Gina Carano. I support Gina Carano doing an OnlyFans. What?
For your spank bank?
Yes, I support her doing an OnlyFans. I will support that.
You're terrible.
I know I'm terrible. Also, one of these articles, I don't remember which one. I think it was Screen Rant. No, it was not. It was not the Screen Rant article. Maybe it was the comic book, whatever. They ended up saying that Gina Carano was a disgraced person who basically torched her entire thing, and the only movie she was in since leaving Star Wars was that what was Terror on the Prairie?
Yeah.
And I get really annoyed when shills and these people that just hate Gina Carano say that it only made $850 at the box office because they're willing to do all sorts of excuses for why their movies fail every time. Like they'll say COVID and everything like that when their excuses don't make sense. Five Nights at Freddy's, day in, day out. But at the same time, they won't take the look at why Terror on the Prairie only made $850 at the box office is because it was only in one theater. There was no other theater screenings, and it was behind a paywall. There's a reason it only made $850 at a box office.
It's the reason the freaking I have such a problem with Daily Wire and their fucking thing. They sit there and say we're trying to compete with them. Well, then actually compete with them. Start getting stuff into theaters. Start showing that you can play with them on their level, and put it behind the paywall like afterwards. You'll make money in the theaters, and instead of selling DVDs and shit, put it on your streaming service.
You're right. Put it in the theaters. What was that movie over the summer that everybody watched that I just couldn't watch?
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom made bank at the theaters. Do a similar process to that. You probably can now. On top of that, you can do behind the paywall, but also like Netflix puts their good shit out on physical as well.
Like I said,
all these other companies.
If they did the freaking the Snow White, obviously they're not going to make $200 million. But if it only takes them $13-14 million to make the film, and they make 60-70 million, if they did in theaters, they would have turned a massive profit and would have been success, while Disney's is probably going to flop and cost them a shit ton of money. They would win, even though they didn't make half as much, a quarter as much money. Yeah. They still win. And that's where you prove yourself, is by winning when they're losing.
Technically, if Daily Wire's Snow White only breaks even, it'll still make more money than Disney's.
But they're not gonna. They're gonna put it behind a paywall, and like I said, so is it gonna bring in a shit ton of people? I don't know, but you're still kind of pigeonholing your ability to really make good movies, and so I don't know.
Yeah, they do. They say that the 24-hour free stream, when they put it up for free on YouTube, that's good enough, but it's not. It really isn't. You need to be making money off these things. It's still called show business. Yeah. If you're not making money, you're not competing.
And if you make a good movie and you put it out there and only 17 theaters picked it up, well, if it's such a good movie, word of mouth will spread, and these other theaters, they're desperate to get people in there, will start picking it up.
Yes.
They will start showing it. That's how Halloween started. Halloween started, it didn't get nothing. It was in very few theaters. No one wanted it.
It was Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, it was like 6 months after or some shit, I think, is when it started picking up. It was still in theaters back then. And yeah, all of a sudden it became a phenomenon, I think. So yeah, they should put it in as many theaters, they'll take it. And if it's as good as it, then other theaters will pick it up. And next thing you know, you'll be in hundreds of thousands of theaters across the United States instead of just 20 or 30 in big cities.
You might not be in California, but you'll still make a fuck ton of money. You got to put it in theater. You got to put it in theaters, and you got to do physical. You can't be putting it behind a paywall. Yeah. It's not working for Netflix. It's not working for Disney. The only reason it's working for HBO is because at the same time, HBO has HBO. That's the only reason HBO is profitable, or Max is profitable. On that note, I think it's time to start wrapping up. Actually, I have one last thing. one last thing, and I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll wrap it up. You know the Film Actors Guild had their whole Halloween costume thing that you can't promote shows that are on strike.
Yeah.
Question. Would this count as shows on strike? This is Rachel Zegler. Considering there is the Velma show that is still on production. And secondly, is this cultural appropriation?
No.
Listen, let's take it. Let's take their values, okay? That's why I asked the question. Daphne is a white redheaded chick.
I thought she was Asian.
Yeah, and the new one.
Shut the fuck up. That's Velma. Shut the fuck up.
It doesn't matter because if you're a person of color, you can't culturally appropriate white culture. That doesn't
white
exist.
culture can't be appropriated because we don't have any culture.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm holding them to their standards, but you're
Well,
right.
you hold them to their standards.
Are double. They have double standards. There is no
Yeah.
holding up to standards.
God, I get so annoyed at Rachel Zegler's thing. She can't just put her pronouns in her bio. She has to put it in her name.
Rachel Zegler's a fucking turd.
She fucking made Daphne ugly.
They just got the
How do
go-ahead
you
to
do that?
Promotional stuff for the new Hunger Games.
Oh.
I don't
Are we
wanna
gonna see her on the
watch
red
it.
carpet?
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it.
I don't want.
No,
No,
I
I don't
don't
want to
want
watch it either. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that. The only reason Hunger Games was so Hunger
Kiss
Games
my ass.
got,
You act like you're above that. I would never do that to you guys. Watch the Marvels.
No, he
Marvels is
just
different.
watch the Marvels and Star Wars. Like
Marvels and Star Wars is different. Okay, Marvels and Star Wars is different.
Oh, it's not.
But yes, it is. But
I can see how it's different from watching Hunger Games.
like the only reason Hunger Games became so massive, especially at my school, is literally one of our teachers was a roommate with the author. Like the author came to my school. That's why it got so big. They were college roommates. I've read them too many times.
I've only seen the movies.
It became very massive at my school. And not only was that teacher just like a math teacher, she was also the wife of the superintendent. So you can explain why it became so massive at my school. It was everywhere. And I got so tired of it. So I don't want to watch this movie at all. But on that note, I need a Snickers banana. I feel like there's a sex joke there, but I don't want to go there. On that note, Devil. Oh wait, I got there was here. I'll watch this later. That thing that Gavin Newsom pushing the Chinese boy down. Oh my god, I just watched him do it. He tackles that poor Chinese boy. What the fuck?
And then he touches his butt.
Yep.
Don't.
Gavin Newsom's a
Okay,
pervert.
underage back taco. Underage back taco. Bad touch.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Devil, where can the people find you?
Find me on Beelzehub. Check out Beelzepub every Saturday morning at 12 a.m. Check out Get Ranked every Sunday. You can find me a bunch of other places. You just have to look around for me. I'll be there.
That's nice. You still sound tired.
always tired.
Devil, you know what you need?
What?
You need some Coffee Brand Coffee. Check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. Links down in the description down below. Use promo code BACKTACO to get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code BACKTACO.
Yay.
I see. The best part is on StreamYards, I saw your little like ring starting to act like you were gonna say something. And it felt like you were struggling. It looked like you were struggling to figure out what to respond to that.
Because what? I don't know.
It's okay. I love you, buddy. Speaking of love, Static, I love you. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah. So you can find me Thursday on the weekend pregame, where I've got a bunch of stuff bookmarked for what we're going to be talking about, but I don't remember it off the top of my head and haven't put the doc together yet. So we'll find out Thursday. Otherwise, you can catch me right after this over at Horror Amarada's channel, helping her wrap up her 12-hour stream.
Yeah, I'm heading over there too. I told her I'd be back after Dermy.
Nice.
Not good enough for you?
Huh? What?
Nothing. I see how it is. I'm just a blip note on your life. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But speaking of blip,
you come and then you go. Just to come back again.
I'm the herpes. I'm the herpes.
Yes, you're the herpes.
Yeah. Well, you know who's herpes to me. Cloud, how you doing?
Oh, wonderful.
How you do? Is that all you're gonna say?
No. Yeah, I'm Cloud. You can find me on Twitter making memes and such. And also on Fridays, you can catch me on this bitch's channel.
Yeah.
You need to go back to using the fuck off dummy. I love that thing. But on that note, guys, thank you for checking us out. Thank you for spending time with us. And I love you all. I will have 2 videos out tomorrow. And also we got Anna's Game Land coming on for In the Tiny Chair. I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like death is upon me.
Considering you bitched out on Sunday, you are going to die.
I did not bitch out. I had family come over. I had a family event that I didn't know about until that morning. My dad's awful at telling us shit. He really is.
She now knows what you said.
Yeah, I saw. I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like there's gonna be awkward conversations. This is not gonna be an interview. This is gonna be a
grilling.
No, I'm trying to think of what do you put down before you murder somebody?
Tarp.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a tarp. So.
No, I think she's going to be writing a freaking suicide note for you. She's smarter than that.
She is a lawyer. She is a lawyer. But on that note, guys, thank you again, and bye for now.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.